Welcome to Interview Tips from Experts. In this video, we will have a brief 3 to 5 minute chat with a chosen industry leader from hospitality. I will ask them about the one most important question they always ask any interviewee. Listen to this carefully, since this tip will help you to be better prepared in a job interview besides brushing up on your technical skills. Today, we have Anish Kuttan, General Manager of Hyatt Regency Thrissur, as the chosen expert. Anish is an alumni of AMI Mumbai and he started his career with the Four Seasons in Riyadh. He later moved to Kempinski Hotels and worked in the UAE for many years before joining Hyatt back in India in 2017. Welcome, Anish. We really need that one tip from you today.
Thank you, Mawsam. I'm very excited. I'm happy to be part of this initiative and looking forward to this interview.
So, Anish, tell me, how long have you been a recruiter for?
So, for almost 10 to 11 years, since I was an F&B manager back in Kempinski, and I was mainly recruiting people from the F&B outlets and, let's say restaurant managers and below. So, yeah, more or less 10 to 11 years is what I would say. But for the last 3.5, 4 years, I've been actively part of, interviewing all the department heads of the hotel, below a hotel manager level. So, because of the pre-opening of the hotels that we worked, we were part of an entire hotel setup interview. So, yeah, that's what I would say for the last 13, 14 years, my interview career has been.
Great. So tell us that one question, that one most important question that you ask every interviewee.
So yeah, I normally do not ask people the regular questions. I believe everybody is prepared mentally, kind of having a mind block. Okay, this is what people are going to ask. So I ask people a little bit, different what I feel. And this question was asked by one of my managers that I was interviewed. He asked me, why should I not hire you? Or why should the company not hire you? And that is something which kind of triggers a lot of juices in your brain, and you don't know what is the right answer and the wrong answer. So that is what I normally ask people towards the end of my chat with the people, the candidates.
So what is your expectation from the candidate when you ask this question? What could be a possible answer that you would like to accept?
So generally, there is no right and wrong answer in this. Most of the time, what we look at is how the candidate reacts to the question, or what is his attitude. So most of the time, hotelier, as for me, I would say, we do not hire people just based on skills. It's mostly the overall attitude, the aura that the person carries. So when you ask somebody a question like this, they're kind of, most of the people get baffled and they don't know what to answer. Then they'll say, oh, it's a very interesting question, I'm not sure, and stuff like that. But some people try to make up a lot of stories about it. Some people will be very straightforward and say, you should not hire me, whatever reason they'll give me. But, it's not about what answer they give me, it's how they answer. Rather than what is the content, and how they react to that question is more important than the actual answer. So for me, it's about the overall persona of the person when he is answering that question matters. And as I said, I do not really look forward to a right and wrong answer in this whole question, because there is never a right and wrong answer for this kind of question, right? So yeah, and as I said, underlining thing is mainly with the attitude.
Great. So, just to summarize what you just now said, you are trying to check the preparedness of a candidate when it comes to difficult situations that he is unprepared for, and how does he react to those situations at ease. And that's one of the quality that that hoteliers should always have, because they are constantly meeting new guests, and not every two guests are the same. Is that right?
Absolutely. See, as a hotelier, we are facing every day, every hour is a different hour for us. And, we are not in an industry where things are set in patterns and that's going to be followed. So as you rightly mentioned, every guest is different, every situation is different. We deal with so many different type of characters on a day-to-day basis that our, mental I would say stability is what matters the most, especially if you are a senior manager that you're going to be handling a floor or whatnot. It is the most crucial, rather than how much he knows about the product or whatever. Beyond than that, it's all about how you remain calm and maintain your composure is possibly the absolute skill that a manager requires on the floor, I would say. So yes, you've just summed it up rightly, that we deal with so many different scenarios that we don't know what we're going to be dealing with after an hour or so. After 5 minutes of this interview, I don't know what I'm going to deal with, right? So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Anish, for this special tip, and I'm sure this will be very useful for those preparing to cross the interview hurdle. Remember, most companies give priority in attitude and not the skills when they are hiring. So see you in the next round of interview tip with experts. Be mindful, stay happy. Thank you, Anish. Thanks once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mosam. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep it up, and all the best with the series. I'm looking forward to more series like this, yeah, from different experts. So I'll also learn something from this. Thank you.
Thank you.